Gabriela Rossetti. I'm from Brazil, southeast region, the state of São Paulo, and I'm here in the US as a Portuguese teaching assistant at Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan. When I found out about the program, I thought it was the kind of perfect program for me because ever since I started learning English when I was a teenager in Brazil, I had this kind of dream coming here to learn more about the language and then the country, but I didn't have this opportunity when I was a teenager. So I continued studying the language and became a teacher. And after I became the teacher, I knew about the FLTA program by my advisor professor. So that's what I thought it was a kind of perfect program because I would have the opportunity to come here, study, and also teach, which is an activity that I really love to do. The reason that I thought that the FLTA program would be great, it's the sharing culture. Like we coming here, we are open to receive what the place, the opportunities that the places that we are, they can offer to us, and also share our culture, because one of the amazing things here is finding people who are really willing to know about foreign cultures for them. So when I read about the program, I found that, and this is one of the amazing aspects. At the host institution that I am, Portuguese is not offered as a regular basis or a credit basis. So students who participate in the program, either they are interested about the language because they want to know, or they have a specific interest, like traveling to Brazil. Wayne State has a partnership with some universities in Brazil, so I'm teaching these students that are going to spend one semester in Brazil. So for them, it's a requirement to learn the language. And also I teach other classes for the ones who are interested in learning the language or because they like it or like the country. Also there is a group of students that I had the opportunity to be with who went to Mozambique to film the election process there. So I was with them to teach, to assist in language and then help with them in the translation of the documentaries, the films that they made when they came back. All the students, they're really motivated, so it's been a very interesting experience there. My experience living here in the US, I would say that it's been amazing because for some time I spent learning the language and the culture by studying. So I sort of knew some of the things that I could expect, find it here. So I mean, we are kind of prepared emotionally. And of course, when we arrive here, it's an impact, meeting people and everything. But I have to say that I felt really comfortable, as if I was at home. What I found that it's can be a challenge, but once you are open-minded, it goes very smoothly. It's like adapting our daily life or daily activities to a different way of organizing it, because the system is a little bit different, and also building relationship with other people. So these are the challenging aspects, but for me it's been really smooth and very nice. The impact of being a Fulbrighter and specifically an FLTA, the greatest impact is like broaden the vision of the world, because I believe once we are inside a different culture and we learn more about different culture and language, we sort of open our view and perspective of our own culture and place that we live. So it's making me think about positive, being able to see positive aspects of my cultural background and perspectives, and also acquiring new ways and perspectives of looking at political issues, social issues, and understanding more about the relations between other cultures, because at least in my host institution I've been meeting people from many countries in the world. So I believe I'm not just in touch with American culture. I'm meeting Indian people, Asian people, Arabic people, or Europeans. So that's the greatest impact. And specifically here in the US, I don't know, I haven't been to other countries, but I find it here, it's very rich to know not just about the US, but also other parts of the world, that we find people from these countries in here. So it really broadens our view, even of our own culture, in my case, Brazil. So that's like the greatest impact. And I considered it personally and also professionally on the activity that we do, like teaching English, the importance of teaching the language. One advice that I would like to give for people who want to apply for the FLT program is like being very open-minded when you decide to come here, because maybe we are prepared and then we find here what we were expecting in terms of meeting people and building social relations, or the place where we are going to live, but sometimes it's not what we expected. So we have to be very open-minded to see the positive aspects of our experience, because sometimes, like, maybe you don't like cold weather and you end up being in a place that's very cold, like it's my case. If you have an open mind about that, it's completely different. It's something that you never experienced. So I believe that's the biggest advice that I can give. And like in the process of applying, it's like really showing our interest in doing, because this is a program mainly for teaching and sharing culture. So that's why, again, being open-minded to share what we have and to receive what they have to give us. So being very passionate maybe about the activity of teaching and sharing our own culture, that would be the advice that I would give. And also be very happy, because this is a great place to be and learn.